Balamurgan, Secretary to Governor, Mr. K.K. Yadav, CEO, CSCL, Mr. Ravi Gupta, CEO, LH, Mr. Sanjay Tarat, Assets Head, Adani, yes, Mr. Nagamani Bora, Nottingham, all the participants, observers, media persons, stakeholders, distinguished guests. I feel honored to be here for the valedictory session of the Chandigarh Smart City Mission. There must have been lots of good suggestions pouring in, and after a day-long deliberations today, I think we'll be preparing a report also, and it will be submitted to me. I have also told Mr. Yadav that I would want a report on the progress and the road ahead, what we are going to achieve in 1 year, what are the glitches, where we have faulted, what are the delays, because I feel that Chandigarh deserves more than what we have been able to really achieve. I have been following it up, but the only issue about Chandigarh is that it is already a beautiful city. That's why we call it City Beautiful. We have lots of things that other cities do not have. So we are already ahead. But that does not mean that there should be complacency. And if you do not want complacency, there are some issues which is a roadmap. And we have to see what the other cities have been able to achieve, where we are, why we are lagging behind, and if there are any issues that has to be tackled. I think there is no dearth of funding also, but I think it takes a little time to set in, and then we go ahead. The model city of mobility and livability is a subject, and promoting the use of non-motorized vehicles, reducing pollution and leading to healthy lifestyle of the citizens in Chandigarh. This is a very important point. And already I think we have made some progress, because we have the cycle tracks, which is already, I think, no city can be as proud as Chandigarh. We are ahead of most of the cities here. The length proposed is 90 kilometers, and around 40% of the work has been done. But there is much to be achieved, and we want to be the first in the country to achieve this. The project of public bike sharing in Chandigarh, and everybody is looking forward to it. Even I am looking forward to it. I want to also see what sort of cycles are going to be there, how they are going to be shared. And it proposes 617 PBS stations in overall Chandigarh with a fleet size of 5,000 bicycles. Chandigarh Smart City Limited has planned to undertake the project for public bike sharing in Chandigarh for implementation of the last mile connectivity for the residents of the city. And we are all looking forward to it. And I am sure this year we should do lots of, there should be lots of progress in this. Also, introduction of a low carbon mobility option such as e-rickshaws, bicycles, etc. Such initiatives make the city more walkable and cycle-friendly streets. The goal is to build up a model of sustainability with innovative transport transportation solutions. The next point is the healthy and sustainable city. Aligning with the aligned strategic blueprint, Chandigarh strives to be a city that combats the challenges posed by climate change, building on the goals laid out by the Sustainable Habitat Mission. The city will strive towards reducing its environmental footprint by adopting the following projects. Solar rooftop plants. On the 31st of August 2018, Chandigarh has already generated 40.38 MU of solar energy since inception of CREST, which is equivalent to reduction of 30,232 metric ton of CO2. CREST has commissioned 250 rooftop solar plants with overall installed capacity of 17.961 megawatt power as on 31st August 2018. These 260 solar plants include following: 81 government schools of UT Chandigarh of overall capacity of 3,005 kilowatt power, 14 government colleges in Chandigarh leading to overall capacity of 2990 kilowatt power, 8 water works of MC Chandigarh with total capacity of 7395 kilowatt power, 78 government residential houses of overall capacity of 198 kilowatt power, other government buildings 4,373 kilowatt power. On the initiative of CREST, Municipal Corporation Chandigarh has signed an agreement with Messrs. Azure Power Rooftop One Private Limited, successfully bidder for the Chandigarh to install 680 kilowatt power at different community centers and other establishments of Municipal Corporation Chandigarh under RESCO mode on the rate of rupees 3.44 unit under SCCI scheme. LED street lighting. With the aim to reduce its energy footprint and cut down on electricity consumption costs, MC Chandigarh decided to partner with EESL for LED street lighting projects. As on date, 41,933 street lights have been replaced and the project of retrofit work has been completed with only dark spots, some of them still pending, and we are looking into it. And I think in a time-bound manner, because every day I look into the papers and I see that some are remaining, and we must look into each and every one of them. This resulted in an annual energy saving of 1.2 crore energy units, equivalent to annual cost saving of rupees 7.8 crore per year against the existing annual electricity bill of rupees 14.8 crore. Annual GHG emissions mitigation of 1.1 crore kg of CO2 equivalent to afforestation of nearly 1 lakh trees of equivalent to annual carbon emissions avoidable through the use of nearly 3,000 large-side cars. Plastics to oil. This is another issue that we have to tackle. And I must report that this project of plastic to oil conservation will work towards a litter-free and cleaner Chandigarh. It will also address the major environmental issues of non-biodegradable waste plastics, thereby meeting the liquid energy requirements and the preservation of the landfill site. The plastics will be converted to fuel through the process of depolymerization, which will lead to substantial reusage and thus reduction in waste generation. It is the energy recovery and the energy efficient process and provides end-of-life solution. As compliance with the waste management rules of MSW 2000 Act and PCB, which stipulates that plastic wastes are not being burnt in open landfill, incinerated, causing environmental pollutions. Saving of land for landfill by almost 70% saving on transportation cost from transfer stations to landfill site. Next, improvement of the environment as well. The next point is 24/7 water supply, and I must report that with the uses of smart meters and SCADA reduction, the NRW percentage in providing water supply to all the citizens. Implementation of this scheme as a pilot basis in Mani Majra and other, then catering to the entire city. Treatment of waste water to tertiary water. Augmentation and upgradation of 5 existing STPs and construction of 1 new STP at Kishangarh will treat this wastewater. Implementation of SCADA in wastewater will optimize the uses of treated water and can be used for many purposes like gardening, commercial uses, etc. A vibrant regional center is also on the cards. Chandigarh will strive to induce people-centric activities and uses in its existing underutilized spaces to make these more vibrant, usable and economically viable. Sector 43 urban retrofit and redevelopment. An entire sub-city center is envisaged to come up and creating huge employment opportunities and having mixed use functionality. A center of innovation by establishment of an incubator center, exhibition cum convention center where there will be business meetings or different events which will be held. An entire network of technical entrepreneurs will be created, stimulating the growth of Chandigarh. Different events, managers will also be involved who will be planning and organizing these business meetings. Let me also put on record that we are going to be finalizing and we'll be going ahead with CRIC, C-R-I-K-C. This is the Chandigarh Regional Innovation Knowledge Cluster. And we are going to have 29 of the universities and other national the projects which are sponsored by the center, NIPER, IMTech, ICER, all these are going to come on board. And we can put all these together so that we can have a CRIC which will also be working along with the Sector 43 urban retrofit and redevelopment. It will be on a much larger scale than even this. Placemaking in the ABD areas. Dead spaces will be rejuvenated with the help of different seating arrangements, a blend of both hand scraping and soft scraping, and adding an aesthetic value to the ABD area. Improving the quality of life. And in this, IIC projects, the Command Control Center proposed in the center will monitor all sorts of infrastructure projects and add efficiency to service delivery. The e-governance applications will ensure timely delivery of basic services and address to the grievances and citizens' complaints. The concept of journey planner will improve the communication and connectivity of the people in Chandigarh. I once again thank all the participants, all that are going to really help us achieve this, and we would want you to really participate and make Chandigarh the most beautiful and the smartest city in the country. Thank you very much.